So today we're adding these split flex conduit because what happens is on this rack, a lot of the newer racks, this is round tubing, but this was square tubing. And so when you go to pull the channel, it comes out there, but then a lot of times it will catch on the square edge of that tubing. So we just put these on. We'll put a few cable ties there, and what you'll see is then obviously when it's in the channel or the drain and then you pull it off, it just rolls right up over. So it saves you from, if those get caught on that square tubing, a lot of times you can crack or damage the seal and then you have leaking. So it's just a little modification we're having to do on our system, just because it's the way that the racks were when we got them in the greenhouse. We came up with a way to make table leg adjusters just using a bolt, a washer, and a nut. We weld them so that the nut stays stationary and it slides up inside the leg. Let's see how it works in practice. So now we have these adjustable legs. See the weld? You just got to make sure you don't weld it where it won't turn. And initially I thought I'd have to tack weld it to the frame, but I found that the weight of the rack and then this nut sitting up inside the square tubing holds in place really well. So I basically come in here, and what you want is you want your tray, right, to just be touching, and so you can just slide it up in, and you want it to rest on there. And so we've got this already kind of preset, and as we move down we just make sure that that's kind of the case as we go, and we can make small adjustments. So see, that sits there fine. So now what we'll do, if I can get this camera set just like I want it, it's real easy. So you just basically take it, you say, okay, that's actually a little higher than the leg is now, so I'll just spin it down the screw. Now you can see that. So then all you got to do is just hold it with 2 fingers, just kind of lift up, set it in there, and boom, it is solid as a rock. So no need, if you see it move just a little bit, you can kind of hold this and you can just turn it out a little bit if you need to. There we go. It's on there. So we just do that to fine tune all of the legs and make sure that everything's lined up, and then we're good. We only have to do that once. And those are only, I think, about 25 cents a piece between the nut, the bolt, and the washer. So we'll go through. See, that one's got a gap. Some of the others don't. They're sitting flush on out there. And so we got a couple with gaps back here. So we just go through there, and everywhere we have a gap, or we maybe have a little bit too much of a tilt, we can tweak that and adjust it and get it all finalized. Hopefully somebody else has a system similar. It's just a good way to get it dialed in. As always, hit subscribe, like, share with your friends. Let's grow the channel. Thank you.